Hello and welcome along to another episode of this FM20 Build a Nation series, Climbing with Cliftonville with me, Daniel. It's part 22 today and we are back for a massive game. It is Cliftonville v Celtic against all odds in the third qualifying round for the Champions League. We know we're going out at this stage, but it is a tie that we have got to savour. No matter how many we lose by, no matter how much we get kicked down from this, and no matter how much our league form suffers in between, we have to enjoy this moment. Cliftonville v Celtic Football Club. Our bank balance is going to swell. We're really going to love it. Firstly though, we will go and have a quick transfer update both for our team and for the Northern Irish transfer window, and we'll see how the other European sides have been getting on from Northern Ireland too. With the emergence of the Europa Conference, maybe they got a little further. So if you are looking forward to this one, a massive tie, please do put a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe down below for daily FM20 content from this series and weekly live streams. With just a few weeks to go until FM21 as well, we'll be trying to get Cliftonville as far as we can before that point. So hopefully you're looking forward to it. We will start with our transfers. There's a few more things potentially happening at the moment, but due to the squad rules, we can't change it just yet. No more players leaving, none joining since Ryan Burke, who is in the squad for this one. Norrington Davis has now been sent back. So it looks like we're back to last season's left back, as Tyreek Mitchell's not quite fit yet. So replacing Norrington Davis with Burke has saved us £1,100 a week. And if we go to the Danske Bank Premiership, we can see what the other sides have been doing. So since you were last with me, we had got up to just before Ryan Burke actually. So since then, we've had a few more deals being done. Crusaders getting busy. They've signed Kieran Murtagh, the Antiguan central midfielder. A good player, well known to non-leaguers in England. And then Pierce Bird from Notts County on loan. A solid young centre-half. So some decent deals there actually. Larne have spent another 15 grand. This time for Dungannon's Robbie Hassan. He's a left midfielder at 17 years of age. And he looks very good. Shouldn't be earning 2 grand a week though. And then who else have we got? Larne Olympic have signed from Linfield Ryan Doran. 15,000 for the 16-year-old. No more big moves though. I'm looking at the players that we released. The likes of Ryan Curran. No one's showing any interest. And he's a good player at this level. I don't really understand it. So that's a little bit bizarre. But otherwise, the window's coming along nicely. Larne looking like they're going to sign McDermott from us. And are still going big for everyone else. They must have infinite amounts of money. Stephen Welsh now listed as their key player. He joined from us in the summer. But let's go and have a look at how the other sides have been getting on in Europe. And we'll start, of course, with Linfield. A side that we know are there. Let's see how many ties they got through. They lost in the first round. The first round qualifying for the Europa Conference. To the Lithuanian side, who aren't much better to be honest. Oh, they should have got through there. It was just after Shane Lavery left, so I bet they had no one up front. At home they lost 1-0. And away from home 3-2. Amos and Van Oberbeek scored, but they had no quality up front. It's cost them. If we skip to Glenavon next, that didn't go any better. A 2-2 draw in the home leg against KR from Iceland. Then in the away leg, they were beaten comfortably 3-0. Really not great from them. Mikhail Kennedy getting a European run. The likes of Josh Daniels there, but they could not do enough. So Glenavon out in the first round as well. And this change doesn't seem to have helped us. The others were Coleraine. If we go to the schedule, they lost to Cardiff Met Uni. A semi-pro side they really should have been beating. 1-star reputation, an amateur side, sorry. And no players worth any money. That's the most disappointing of the lot. Coleraine had to win that. So we are now flying the flag for the nation. And we are facing Celtic in Champions League qualifying. They're heavy favourites as you'd expect away from home. Neil Lennon's still in charge and they've still got quality. I think Aya has now left the club. He has. So let's see what the rest of them can do against us. We've got our full 11 available. Ryan Burke coming back in at left back on his return. He replaces Norrington Davis, who has left the club after 4 appearances. And up front, we've got Connor Crawford back in. Galbraith into midfield. And Matthew Smith dropping to the bench as we go back to our preferred formation. Tyreek Mitchell on the bench. That gives us a strong 7. Still a little bit of transfer action to be done. But there's our 11. It's looking pretty good. We've got Ben Anick in goal. Williams and Burke the fullbacks with Shotton and Johnson in the middle. Lansbury alongside Galbraith in midfield. McCanday and Middleton on the wings. And Connor Crawford with Adam Idar up front. Hopefully a miracle. I mean, I don't know what's happened to the Scottish game. We mentioned Twanzebe. They've got Ben Davies from Spurs, 90 grand a week on a permanent deal. If we look at the centre forward, Daka, what's he like? He's on 66 grand a week. Doesn't look that good actually, but came in from Salzburg. And they've got some good players in midfield as well. I wonder if that's the João Mario that was at West Ham, the Portuguese international. They've signed Elmas from Napoli, a Macedonian. And Mario, yeah, it's the same one. Very good player from Inter Milan. This is a good Celtic side. A much better one than started the series. And it's going to make our life a misery today. We'll encourage the lad. We'll stick to our normal tactic. But I've got a feeling this one could get ugly. Into the first half we go. Let's see how much we can limit the damage. Well, I didn't expect to go 12 minutes without a highlight, so that's one positive. Shot on heads away the corner. Oh, Forrest goes from distance. Just over the bar, and we're holding on at the moment. We have had the shots on target according to the stats. And we've got a free kick here with Middleton. Into McCanday who loses out. And João Mario can break. And this is where we're susceptible. Mikey Johnston, look at the pace difference. Skins the fullback, goes in one-on-one. Good save by Ben Anik to tip it wide. But that is worrying to say the least. Really good from Glenn Middleton with the delivery though. He will of course be G'd up to beat his parent club's biggest rivals. A Rangers player, he'd love to win this one. And Middleton clears downfield. And with 15 gone, we're holding our own. We still look a little bit threatened at the back, but we're doing okay. Now half an hour gone, still 0-0 as Ben Davies gives it away to McCanday. Long downfield towards the centre forward, Twanzebe gets there. Christie loses out to McCanday in the air though. Ben Davies back, Crawford chasing. Not going to get anywhere near that, and eventually it's back to the keeper. Long downfield, Idar wins it. Falls for Twanzebe and now Frimpong. Out to the left to Mikey Johnston. We've seen the threat he's got already. It's a lovely switch to James Forrest. Two in the middle if he can find them. Johnson heads away and Middleton can bring it clear. Carries it downfield to Adam Idar on the left. He's got one in the box if he can find them. Idar holds it up into Crawford. Oh, we lead. How on earth has this happened? Cliftonville 1, Celtic 0. Connor Crawford, the 17-year-old. He scores again. And it's Adam Idar who sets it up against the run of play. And this would be the biggest miracle of them all. Yes, we'll lose the away leg and go out on aggregate. But if we can win on the night, this will be famous. As Burke puts it into the box, shot and flicks on. Just over the bar. And we have got Celtic very rattled. You've seen the quality of their side. We should not be winning this. But at the moment, we're giving them an almighty fright. It's Ben Davies in the middle to João Mario though. And it only takes 1 minute of quality. Forrest intercepted by Burke though. Really good defending. They're working so hard, these lads. The semi-pro bit is going to tell eventually. We're not going to be able to hold them off all game. But McCanday's put Idar through. And we might go 2-0 up here. It's straight at the keeper and saved. But Adam Idar causing a threat. And we are doing so well. We lead 1-0 at half time. It's an incredible achievement. The lads at Windsor Park feel right at home. And as we tell the lads to keep it up for the second half, if the score's like this at 90 minutes, there will be pandemonium in Northern Ireland. Half an hour to go, and no more highlights yet as Ben Anik clears it to McCanday. Williams picks it up at right back to Johnson. Long downfield towards Idar, loses out but it falls for Lansbury. To Dylan McCanday, and now Galbraith. Switch of play to Middleton, onto Idar. Oh, it's 2-0. This is ridiculous. Adam Idar with the backflip. It's a 2-0 lead for Cliftonville. And what on earth is going on with Celtic? It is an awful performance from them, but this is history in the making for Cliftonville. I cannot explain it, I don't know why, but what a wonderful result so far. Matthew Smith on into central midfield, Galbraith getting a rest, and surely Celtic will fight back. João Mario in and Twanzebe heads it in. 2-1, still embarrassing for Celtic, but that's the away goal they needed. Away from home, we'll probably get beat heavily. But this has been incredible so far. And we've got a free kick on the left with Middleton. Johnson shot saved. Oh, it's off the line. We're causing so much threat to this Celtic side. I don't know why they're struggling with us so much. Ryan Burke will be replaced by Mitchell, who makes his debut for the club today. And Dylan McCanday replaced by Noah Daly. But 75 minutes gone. It's Cliftonville 2, Celtic 1. Who on earth saw this coming? It's almost as good a performance as Maccabi. I know we battered them. But to beat Celtic with this squad and this lineup would be remarkable. It would be absolutely insane. And we're 3 minutes away from doing it. Stoppage time is here. We're not going to time waste because I don't want to push them onto us. They've got too much quality. But I think we've held on. Cliftonville have beaten Celtic 2-1. That will probably be the best result we ever achieve in this series. So let's make the most of this moment. A brilliant result, a brilliant performance. We'll probably still go out in the second leg. But that is absolutely incredible. Connor Crawford and Adam Idar with the goals again. A remarkable defensive display as well, by the way. What a ridiculous performance. We're going to skip through the post-match press conference off camera. And we'll be back in a week after the Glenavon game to face Celtic away from home. Who thought we'd have a lead after the first leg? We're back to face Celtic in the second leg of this Champions League third qualifier. The fans expect a routine victory, so that's going to be hard for us to deal with. Of course, we've got fitness problems and there's transfer news, but we need to thank some new friends over at Glenavon. We didn't expect a favour, but they did us one. They got a nice sending off in the 15th minute, which allowed our reserve team, featuring 10 changes, to get a nice comfortable 4-0 win. Galbraith opened it with a screamer before second half goals from McMenamin, Gormley and Connor Crawford from the spot gave us a nice victory to open the league season. Larne won at Linfield as well before signing Conor McDermott, so they're going to be a threat this year. But otherwise, things looking very good. If we go to the transfers, one more addition, Nathan Wood, who made his debut at the weekend. 4-star ability central defender from Arsenal. They bought him from Middlesbrough last season and he looks a superstar. Electric quick, really good tackler, really good on the ball. That's what we want from our central defender. Nathan Wood's going to be a superstar. And then going out of the club, it is just Conor McDermott, as we mentioned. £70,000 to Larne, who are paying him $3,000 a week. You can't begrudge these kids going. They've won their trophies here already, and now they're going to Larne to earn massive money. So that's now nearly $300,000 we've bought in transfer fees, and that'll pay for any increase to the wage bill this year. So a really good position for us to be in. If we have a very quick look at the league update, in case there's any big transfers, I don't think there is. No, just McDermott and then us signing Nathan Wood. So into we go to the second leg. We've taken the same gamble as we did against the Romanians yesterday. We're going for an away formation with a 4-3-3. So it's exactly the same lineup as that one, I think. It is. So Smith comes into midfield. Galbraith will go into the holding role. And anyone who's fit or even nearly fit in defensive cases is now on the bench. Nathan Wood can be signed up for the next round. But will it be Champions League football? Or will we have dropped out into the playoffs of a lower competition? A relatively conservative 4-3-3 for Celtic as well. McGregor's in on the left wing. Aside from that, it's a pretty similar squad. Johnston drops out, who was a problem for us last time. And Ryan Christie out as well. So maybe a little more defensive. But we're going to try and catch them out by doing the same ourselves now. So we're going to say there's no pressure on the lads at all. We expect to lose 10-0. And if we only lose 5, that's great. Let's go for a deep line playmaker on defend for Galbraith. Idar up front on his own. And let's get into this first half of the game. It is going to be a crucial match. It is Celtic v Cliftonville. And somehow we hold an advantage going into it. Let's hope the gate receipts, like the 300,000 at home, will help fund this club for years to come. As it's Celtic early on with a throw on the right. João Mario plays a 1-2 with Frimpong. To Sorrow in the middle. Mario dictating the play already. They've got 2 over on the right and Frimpong's one of them. To the edge of the box unopposed. Chance to cross it in. Cuts it back. Mario shoots. It's a great finish into the corner. Ben Anik, no chance really. Shotton couldn't get a foot on it. And Celtic lead on the night. And as it stands, we're going out on away goals. A little bit of deja vu from yesterday. And inkily, we're straight back up the other end with Nico Williams, who throws it into Adam Idar. Williams gets it down, puts it into the box, and we're still carrying that threat with Glenn Middleton. Out to Ryan Burke, the left back. On the edge of the box, chance to cross. Twanzabi's brought him down, and Adam Idar will have a penalty kick. Nobody expected this at Celtic Park. Adam Idar steps up, the chance to get that crucial away goal. Here he comes, right-footed, into the back of the net. Hit with power, the keeper didn't move. And his 7th goal of the season wraps it up. He could be joined by an exciting strike partner soon. But for now, we're back on terms on the night as Lansbury puts a corner in. It's cleared down the right to Dakar, who can counter. And this is always where we're susceptible. The right wing coming down is the centre forward. Puts it into the box. Ryan Burke intercepts. Brilliant defending. Clears it to Idar, who holds up. Inside to Galbraith. Back to Shotton, we've kept it well there, and we go long towards Idar, who loses out, and it falls for James Forrest on the right wing. Beats the winger, who's Matthew Smith covering out there, into João Mario, to Sorrow. Out wide to the right to Frimpong again. Back to Forrest, into the box. Johnson heads away. Finds McCanday who clears, only as far as Sorrow. It's a bit frantic defensively, and João Mario calms it down to Frimpong on the right. Into the box, Dakar heads in. And we're back on terms. This is the only result that leads to extra time. Celtic 2, Cliftonville 1, and it's already happened with 10 minutes on the clock. 23 gone, and it's a free kick for Middleton on the left, in towards Shotton, who loses out in the air, and now Celtic can charge through again. We look so susceptible to the counter-attack, though Henry Lansbury does brilliantly there. Gives it to Nico Williams, who clears long, and Adam Idar's chasing it. Maksimovic does well enough though, and it's cleared out to Twanzebe. Gave away that penalty, but has recovered since. Finds Callum McGregor on the left. To João Mario. Ben Davies overlapping, the Welsh left-back. Chance to cross from that byline, but it's deflected back to Elmas. Into Sorrow. To João Mario. To Davis again. Second time lucky perhaps. Good block again by Nico Williams. McCanday holds it up, but he's lost possession. It's into Dakar, and Ben Anik gets across, but it hits the post. And we survive again, but this is getting very tense. Celtic 2, Cliftonville 1, 3-3 on aggregate, but it is all the home side, and I'm not sure we'll hold on today. But here we have a throw on the left, just 5 minutes to go to half time, and we are holding our own so well. Ryan Burke concedes possession though, still fighting with Mario, and gets it out to Glenn Middleton. To Matthew Smith, to Lansbury. Galbraith switches to McCanday, brings it down on the right, isolates the fullback, finds Williams on the byline. Chance to cross, it's blocked again, and McGregor clears to Dakar. This is where the trouble starts. Dakar charging at the back four, beats the centre-half Johnson in one-on-one, and Ben Anik has rolled back the years. It is a super save up to his right, and João Mario will have the corner kick. In-swinging delivery from that left-hand side, Dakar's there, and Ben Anik tips it over again. We are holding on for dear life, but this is a better fight than I ever thought we were putting up. João Mario crosses again, Maksimovic down, and Ben Anik holds on this time, and he clears downfield to McCanday. Great breaking opportunity, long downfield towards Idar, but Ben Davis intercepts, and it is all Celtic, but it's still 2-1, and as a result, we're heading for extra time. I will be very surprised if we hold on for 45 minutes, but the fact that we're level with 135 played in this tie is remarkable, and we will never be able to underrate the lads for that. It is so sensational an achievement. And Celtic will get on the front foot, the professional legs will show, but this has been a sterling effort. An hour on the clock, not much going on just yet, though Ben Anik has a goal kick now. Long down the left-hand side to Glenn Middleton. The Rangers loanee concedes it to Frimpong. He, of course, scored that early screamer. Forrest beats his man. He skins Saul Shotton. And in one-on-one, it's a good save. Ben Anik rolling back the years today. And what a perfect time for him to do it. An hour on the clock is still all level in a tie. And we've got a free kick with Middleton. Headed away to the edge of the box. Elmas clears downfield. Ryan Burke will get there first as we're asked to close Forrest down. Ryan Burke back down the left wing. Frimpong heads away as far as Mario. This is where Celtic start to dominate. The holes are opening and Forrest gets in behind on the right. Into the penalty area just wide of the post. And no clinical edge from the home side today. And it's just about keeping us in it. As Ryan Burke has a free kick at left back. Plays a 1-2 with Galbraith to Saul Shotton. Across the box to Johnson. And this is where we like to keep it. No pressure at all and we're playing out nicely. Nico Williams at right back. Past halfway. He's got two with him. Adam Idar's one in behind. And it's straight at the keeper. But a good opportunity there. And it came from nothing. And we really should have done better. Still 2-1 on the night. And maybe we will get to extra time. 10 minutes to go. We're going to demand more. But this has been an exceptional performance. We've got a few tired legs out there. And I do worry about them on the counter. But fingers crossed we can hold on. Or can it be even better? Galbraith into Middleton, 30 yards out. Switch of play to Nico Williams. Beats the fullback to McCanday. Good challenge by Sorrow. That could have been the moment. Imagine if we beat Celtic over two legs. It's out to McGregor on the left though. And this is probably the moment. Skins Johnson with his eyes shut. Brilliant save, Anik. Ben Anik is having the game of his life. How is his rating 6.7? It's up to 8 now. I've no idea why it took so long. Mario into Twanzebe, off the line by Burke. Incredible defending. Gutsy performance. Everything's on the line. But we're holding on under intense pressure. Mario into the box, headed away to Davis. He picks it up on the right corner to Mario. Chance to cross and it's blocked again. Out for a throw-in this time. Let's go and make some changes. Connor McMenamin will come on left wing. Just to give us a little bit more solidity there. Matthew Smith replaced by Ben Hall. Galbraith into the holding role, Ben Hall as an anchor man. We know that worked last time round, and Saul Shotton's had a poor game, but there's no centre-half available. Ben Hall's gone into the holding role and McDermott's left the club. Nathan Wood not yet registered for Europe. So I think it will be McCanday on the right, replaced by Noah Daly. It's just about defending now, a good shape and a good structure. We're 4 minutes from extra time against Celtic. It's incredible, the work that we've done. I've no idea, looking at those stats, how we've held on, but we have, and we should be so proud because we are going to extra time against Celtic. Let's go and encourage the lads. We're delighted with what they've done, and I doubt we'll hold on for 30, but let's see if we can. Half time in extra time, no harm done. We've brought on Tyreek Mitchell because Burke was knackered, but so far Celtic have created nothing. They've brought on Luke de Jong up front, but as it stands, we're heading for penalties. Adam Idar holds it up from a throw to Nico Williams. Hall wins it for Johnson, clears it long down the right hand side, and Noah Daly will chase it. Ben Davies gets there first. The Welshman back to his goalkeeper, and Celtic playing out now. They've just got that extra spring in their step, and this is where being professional tells. Over the top to Dakar, he's in one-on-one. Great save by Ben Anik again. What a performance from the keeper and skipper. And we were worried about replacing him most of the summer. It's not needed on today's evidence. Mario's corner headed away by Mitchell. Falls for Christie. Mikey Johnson. What a save by Anik again. This is an incredible goalkeeping display. 7 minutes of extra time to go. Mario delivers. De Jong heads into the arms of Anik. And that's one of the easier saves for him today. Fingers crossed we can hold on now. We're just 5 minutes from the lottery of penalties. But Celtic have a throw on the left-hand side. 1 minute plus stoppage time to go. Ben Davies plays a 1-2 with Luke de Jong. Up to João Mario, the Portuguese international. How on earth are we holding this Celtic side off? It's Johnston who tries to cross. Blocked to Conor McMenamin, who hoofs downfield. Maksimovic will pick it up. What a gutsy effort. It would be heartbreaking to lose it now. I know penalties is a lottery, but still, you wouldn't want to go out in the 120th minute. These boys can be so proud of absolutely everything. It's been a wonderful performance, but Ben Davies is in on the left. Crosses to Dakar, and there's the goal. 3-1 Celtic on the night, 4-3 on aggregate. And in the 120th minute, Celtic sneak through against our part-time Cliftonville side. They've had 53 shots in this match, 25 on target. But we were plucky, we were hard-working, and we gave everything there. We're out on aggregate, and most of these lads won't be fit for Glentoran. But what a fantastic effort, and we should be so proud of how far we've taken this side already. Let's have a quick look at what the media said. Celtic overturned the first leg defeat. We're in the Europa League playoff against Ostend. So if we win that, we'll go into the Europa League group stages, I presume. If we lose it, I assume we go into the Europa Conference. Ostend, the best side we've played bar Celtic. They've got a very good team. It's a much better one, even with the greyed out players, than any of ours. So I think that will be difficult. But a brilliant achievement, nearly £1 million in the Champions League revenue. And we're going to be going professional next summer, I can promise you that much. So we all know what the next episode's going to be. An 8-day break before we play Ostend. We've got potentially Russian Hepburn Murphy coming back. Him and Idar could be a dream partnership at this level. But what a fantastic season it's been so far. It's always top heavy in these competitions, but I think we've got European group stage football to look forward to. It's probably going to be the Europa Conference, but we'll find out next time. We'll be back for Ostend, the dream continues, and what a gutsy effort that was against Celtic. If you did enjoy the brilliant two-legged tie, please do put a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe down below for daily content from this series, as well as weekly live streams and FM21 just around the corner. I really hope you're enjoying this European run as much as me. It's been remarkable, some of these performances. And long may it continue for the season, as Europe will firmly be the focus. You can check out the podcast content in the eye above as well, but a massive thank you for your support, and I hope to see you tomorrow for more European action as we try to take Cliftonville to European group stages for the very first time in this series.